The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, Quarters, and Killer Queen.
Shall we play a game?
You've got several things to do. You've got work, kids in school. What do you do when it's all over?
How do you hand something from one player to another?
Dark soul light. Turn on the TV, pick up the controller and play some games with the new clan.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast that just keeps me drinking more and more. I'm your host, Caleb Schweiss.
Caleb Craig.
And Cameron.
And we also have guest host Zach here today as well. He joined us yesterday at Quarters, a barcade here in Salt Lake City. And it was a good time. So we'll talk about that more later. But before we get into any of that stuff, what has everybody been playing this week? What have you guys been up to?
Oh, let's see. I've been playing that Horizon Chase Turbo, and some Override, which is like a robot fighting game, and some Battlefield 5.
Robot
That's it.
fighting game, huh?
Yeah. There's a game mode in it where you can like have each player control a limb of the robot. It's pretty fucking sweet.
That
How
sounds
does the robot even
painstaking.
walk?
Huh?
How's the robot even walk at that point?
I don't know. I haven't tried the mode. I need to, though.
That sounds like it'd be a nightmare. Like when I watched the explanation for that in that fucking Pacific Rim thing, I was like, this is bullshit. Like, oh, just two people that are so alike.
This is more like the Power Rangers morphed into their ultimate robot thing, and each one of them has control of a certain part of the fucking robot.
I could see that, but like, what if you need to turn? Like, what if you really need to sidestep and you can't because the guy in the left leg isn't paying attention, or like isn't watching the right spot? And then you
There's
just
a
get
dodge button, but I don't know who would get that.
Yeah, who gets the dodge?
I don't know. I have to play that mode to find out.
The
Well-
fucking like arm dodges out of the way, but the whole body's still there.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
So the rest of it just
It's like
blows
rocket
up.
arm.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, Craig. Are you getting your giant robot fix? Is that your another fix that you have?
Kinda, yeah.
So now you got your monster capture fix. You got your giant robot fix now.
Well, I mean, up until they make a new armor core, yeah.
Do you think they're gonna make another one?
Dude, I fucking hope so.
Do you? Do you really?
I mean, okay, so like they've learned a lot in the past few years, and I would like for them to attempt it again.
You know, I listened to that review yesterday. Or no, the day before. I listened to it on Friday night. And a lot of the shit that they do, they also do in Souls. Like, with the meticulous bullshit controls and, like, being able to tweak every little thing for your character.
Yeah.
That's there, but the controlling is so much worse in Armored Core.
You think it's worse because you fucked up on your robot.
No, I only...
Dude, you
played-
can modify how much each side of the robot weighs, and it will fuck you over if one side is way heavier than the other.
I know. I beat the game in 4 hours.
Actually,
Caleb.
one time I
know.
did that on purpose with one of our robots. So we had one side super heavy, so you turn faster on that side, and that was good.
I fucked that game up, but I was just listening to it, and I was like, man, this is... They kind of only do one thing with games. They just make it really fucking complicated and then brutal.
Well, it makes sense for a game about building your own robot with thousands of pieces and being able to manipulate how much pieces weigh
Yeah,
to be incredibly involved.
I think we
put one large cannon on one arm. That said, it's going to be heavier. You have to counterbalance that.
I think we should play more Armored Core games, is what I'm getting at.
I got that Armored Core 3
Yeah, we should do
for
4
PS2,
too.
so you can see it before you got to Armored Core 4.
Yeah.
Or 4 Answer, which is technically after 4.
But, cool. There you go. You got your giant robot fix right now. You got to try that other mode, though. That sounds like it could be really fun.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing it by itself, like, you control each limb with just a different button. And then you can do, like, super moves by pressing, like, square and that respective button together. Like, you can do laser blasts and bring out a beam sword or whatever. But it depends on the robots.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. What else? Is that it?
Yeah, just those 3 games.
All right, sweet. Cameron, what about you?
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah. So not much time has passed since we last did this check-in. I really only had played just a little bit of Battlefield 5. And I think that's about it. Yeah.
All right.
It's only been a few days, so...
Zach, it's been months for you.
A long time.
So,
You got a lot to report on.
Oh, too much.
yeah, what about this week, this last week? What have you been up to?
So this last week, Battlefield 5 with these guys, and played Doom.
Oh, nice, 2016?
Yeah. I saw the
Nice.
trailer for the new one, so I had to play it.
Did you come immediately, or?
I did.
Okay, good.
I had to clean my controller multiple times.
When you get out of that elevator and like the fucking E1 M1 like kicks off and it's just building and building and building, and then you just fucking cock that shotgun, you pump that shotgun as you walk out. It's so fucking perfect,
Dude,
dude.
it's beautiful. That entire whole game is amazing. I fucking
damn it.
love that game.
It is. So, what was the hardest boss you thought then?
Definitely the Guardians of Hell. The second one.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that one. The last boss, we were kind of talking about it yesterday. I was pretty disappointed.
The spider demon or the brain spider.
I mean, like one,
The spider
it was
cybermind or
too,
whatever.
It was too easy. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was too easy. I didn't,
Yeah, the two guys fuck you way harder than the fucking spider
dude,
does.
it was the worst.
Yep.
But yeah, that game's fucking great, dude.
It's so
I need
amazing.
to play it again.
It's good. I also played Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, nice.
Went and picked that up.
That's the second best game this year.
I love it, dude. It's fun,
Of the 2 games I played this year, that's number 2.
dude. The motorcycle swords are probably my favorite weapon in the
Oh, yeah.
entire fucking game, dude.
How do you feel about the different characters you play as?
Hey, V can suck a nut. I hate V.
Oh, really?
I hate V. I don't like it. It's easy to get like double and triple S rating. Like that's cool, but I just don't like
V,
I don't like it. But I don't like playing as him.
I enjoyed playing V a lot more than Nero. And Dante was like, this is the game that they should have been made, which is why you can play the whole game as Dante later.
Dante is the penultimate, like, for sure.
At a certain point, you can like choose which character you want to play as.
Okay. Dante was... He's the guy you want to play. That's the pinnacle of the game. But I still liked V's gameplay a lot more than Nero's.
See, and I don't get that. I love Nero's. I love the hand. I love like shooting
He
yourself
just
across
feels
the map
so
and, like, pulling yourself-
handicapped.
I love it.
He just
Well,
feels
he is.
so
He's only-
Yeah, he is technically
He
handicapped.
feels handicapped. I hate it. I don't like it. And then V
I mean,
just
he
like
is
orchestrates
handicapped.
the battle from afar.
Jesus Christ.
He's probably watching people out their window vacuuming. Is
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah. Craig is, or no, Cameron's just like, get rid of all the handicapped.
Brought back more.
I mean, Cam, if
Sony.
you love the game with Dante, you should play Devil May Cry 3. It's probably
Or-
the closest one to it
or DMC.
in terms of Dante's
DMC is really-
playstyle.
I love DMC.
But yeah,
Yeah,
3 is
yeah.
going to be closer to 5's for sure. It's fast too. 3's not that fast.
3 is okay fast, but it's still PS2, so it's limited.
Is it?
It's not as fluid and fast as 5, obviously.
Okay. Because see, the old God of Wars are fast, but I don't know how fluid they are necessarily. So I think Devil May Cry might have it right. And yeah, 5 is a good game though. Have you finished it yet?
No, I think I have like 5 more six more chapters, 6 or 7.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Then you could listen to our review.
that's what I'm waiting for. Actually,
I knew it.
that and then I played Let's Go Pikachu and Hollow Knight. I've been playing Hollow Knight.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
good one.
Is that one's a tough game, right?
It is.
It's supposed to be difficult.
Yeah,
It's-
that one's
it's so
a
fun, though.
side-scroller's Souls game, basically. Like,
Yeah.
when you die, you have to go pick up your lost soul count, or whatever they
Yeah.
call it. I can't remember what it was.
It's like your memory or something like that. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
But
it's
you have to, like, fight your dark soul, or whatever.
Yeah, you have to
like,
fight
get
yourself
it back.
to get. Yeah, and if you die, the game's like, "Fuck you! You lost all your stuff." But you find some person that you can like give them like this egg, and they'll just give you your soul back. They're like, "Yeah, I found it for you," and you're like, "Oh,
Thank you.
sweet."
So you become Hollow in that game?
Yeah,
Wow, that sounds like a total ripoff.
just like in the movies, bro.
I mean, it is called Hollow Knight twice.
Well, I know, but it's kind of what you do in Souls.
I mean, it is a side-scroller platformer Souls game. Like, that's 100% what it is.
Yeah,
All right. Is that it, man?
that is it.
Okay, so for myself, it has been Cuphead. I've fought
about
the three-headed
Cuphead?
dragon probably like 60 times, and I can't beat him. I've spent hours on this fucking boss, dude. This game is brutal, and it's really satisfying, and it is pretty smooth.
Buttery smooth, you would say?
Yeah, it's a pretty buttery smooth game, but man, is it fucking hard.
Well, at least you know how to dodge on the ground now.
Yeah. Once I started doing that more, and in the air, but I don't know. It's just so bastardly hard at times.
Well,
So good luck, Cameron.
I like the Dark Souls games for being bastardly hard.
Well, then you'll like this.
But I haven't played a side-scroller platformer like this, though.
This is probably the
I mean, I
hardest
have
thing
done
I've ever
something in
played.
there, but that's about it. Also, I did beat the first Metroid game, too, so...
OG Metroid?
There you go. Maybe
so would that be comparable?
Not really, because there's like a dodging mechanic in Cuphead, which makes it so that there's faster moves coming at you, unlike Metroid.
Yeah, the screen does
Plus,
look easier.
Cuphead is meant to be hard, whereas there's just like... I don't know. Metroid's a little different, but yeah, I mean, I guess they're comparable in that they're in a similar vein, but...
Okay. Well, I'm going to get started on that today, so yeah.
Very nice. So we all know what everyone's been playing this week, but the real question is, has anyone beaten a game?
Yes, I beat Horizon Chase Turbo and Override.
Craig?
Why are you flipping me off, Zach? What is this?
I'm just
Horizon
What is
Chase.
this hate coming from you?
you're killing it, man.
I know.
Okay. Horizon Chase Zero. Craig, are these games even
Horizon
real?
Chase Turbo. Yes, Horizon Chase Turbo is one of the free games this month for PlayStation Plus.
All right.
And it plays like that Cruisin' World game that was like at the arcade.
And then
It's,
what else?
Override, that robot fighting game, which is on sale currently. So you guys should pick it up so you can play that 4-player robot mode.
So we can Voltron.
Yes, we can Voltron.
Fucking A, Craig.
Have our 5 lions combine.
Yeah, I definitely need to try that.
All right, what
Voltron.
about
Well, yeah, the robot game.
anything from you, Cameron?
No.
Zach?
I beat 2 games this week. I beat Let's Go Pikachu and Doom.
Fuck yeah.
Very nice. First time for both, or did you play Pikachu
First time
before?
for both, no.
Oh,
Pikachu,
okay.
I got to like the Elite Four, then I was like, I'm playing other shit, and I kind of forgot about it.
Nice. Very nice. I did not beat a game this week. So, the Nude Clan Hog for the host is as follows. Craig, first place, 31. I am in second place with 19. Cameron is in third with 7.
And Zach? with 2.
Zach.
I actually have a list of all the games I've beaten this year.
Oh, okay, bring it out. Whip it out.
For
Let's.
real? No, it's embarrassing because I'm like
let-
Cameron level. It's not good.
So what? There's only like 7 games
So
on
a
there.
normal,
there's 9.
normal human level.
Well,
of
you're
beating
above
video
Cam
games?
now. Then
Alright, I can
wait,
tell
what
you.
was Cam at? 7?
7.
I'll tell you what I beat this year. So far this year, I've beat DMC Devil May Cry.
Okay.
I beat Resident Evil 2 Remake,
Okay.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard,
Nice.
Resident Evil 4,
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 11,
Yeah.
Let's Go Pikachu, and Doom.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. I mean,
About a game a month, and I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted like at least 2 or 3 a month, so I got to step it up.
yeah, that's what Craig wanted too. But then he's figured he could do even more, and then he did.
And then he did. Dreams do come
I
true.
don't know. I just went ham.
Yeah. It's good that you're playing the free games though. I feel like a lot of people just hoard them and never play them.
Yeah, I wanted to play some of those free games we got, and that Horizon Chase Turbo looked kind of fun. There's 12 areas you go to, and then there's about like 9 races in each area.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
That's
pretty fun game.
Do you have to win every race?
You have to get at least in the top 3
All right. So you just
because you can unlock upgrades for your car, and the only way to get that is by getting in the top 3 in the upgrade races. And then you can unlock extra challenges like endurance races and time trials and whatever.
Nice.
I have to go play that game and beat it just so I can hold my superiority over Craig in racing games.
And every time you complete a level, you can see what times your friends finished at.
Drive Club does the same thing.
Oh, that's
But yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I must hold my superiority over you.
And then it has this other mechanic where if you like want to replay the races, if you finished it in like at least the top 5, you can race your own ghost of your time. So you can like pass it.
Yeah. Yeah, they've done that for a while. That Pod Racer game does that.
Oh, I love that game.
Where it brings up like another car that's your past time.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
don't
racing
remember
games do that.
I don't remember that.
Drive Club does it too.
Yeah, I think
A lot of racing games do it.
I think NASCAR Rumble did that too. That's a great game, by the way. Yeah, good times. I feel like we should play more racing games. We only have Burnout Revenge for the podcast.
I know. I love racing games.
Well, we can review that Horizon Chase Turbo if you guys beat it.
We can review VR Drive Club.
Well, we could just review Drive Club.
You gotta go old school and play Need for Speed Most Wanted, the first one.
I think I
Need
have.
for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Are you guys open to making
All right, the best racing games, the 2 best racing games are Burnout 3 Takedown and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Are you guys open to making a $1,500 purchase for an alternate or a VR chair that you sit in that moves you
A
around?
VR
You
chair.
could probably make it cheaper by just
Dude,
getting
we
a
can
D-box seat of the movie.
let's just keep it down to like the $89 fucking like wheel and pedal thing.
No,
you can
I
buy at,
need
like,
to
Walmart.
feel fake inertia.
You need to feel fake inertia.
Yeah.
Do you want us to push you around while you're driving?
Yeah.
Just get him a little shopping cart and just like
God. Yeah, that's the only way to play a racing game.
Exactly.
But remember, if you hit a wall, we're throwing you into a wall.
I think the answer for me was probably a no.
It's only
$1,500 chair.
$1,500.
It's not that we can't.
it's only $1,500.
It's that
And
we
then
really
Craig
shouldn't.
wouldn't be able to use it either.
Yeah, we just got to get that.
I don't even think Craig would want to use it though.
we just got to get the
Yeah, you'd be afraid of it.
steering wheel and pedal.
So is there a track that's just from Payson to Provo on this game? It's a straight fucking road.
Yeah.
Fuck
One
you.
turn, one slight turn in Spanish Fork, and then it's straight again.
You can fuck right off.
That's the hard part of the track right there.
Yeah.
You go around that bend.
Not hard. All right.
Just one of these days, Craig, I want you to drive up to my place.
No thanks.
Why?
I've seen the traffic.
It's
Dude,
not
it's
that
not
bad.
bad.
Lehigh's a freaking like awesome right now. There's like no cars. You just speed through that construction zone. It's like playing Pod Racer.
Yeah, and you got the little
If you
dudes shooting at
come
too.
to my place
Dope.
on a Saturday, not during any rush hour times, it'll be fine. You
Don't be afraid,
gotta
Craig.
risk it
Nah.
sometimes for the biscuit.
How do I even know there is a biscuit cam?
If you want there to be one, there might be one.
Oh yeah,
Might be one.
you got to show me them Scooby snacks first. That's all I'm saying.
Greg just gotta come to my place at least once.
Man, I can't believe how drunk I got yesterday. Like I barely remember
Anything?
leaving.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you remember?
That's a good point.
Most of the night I remember.
Like, I think you and I had right around the same. It's gotta be.
I don't
Well,
think we
sure.
did.
And I
you have any
slammed
did you have any
last
hard liquor?
hour.
Yeah, I had 2 shots of
Oh,
Tequila.
tequila. Yeah, you and Callan did that, right?
I had 2 beers. Everything else was hard liquor for me.
Yeah, I know you had hard liquor.
Constant. The vodka, rum, whiskey, yeah. And like the last hour before last call, I had like 3 or 4 drinks in that 1 hour.
Yeah, Callan and I drank a shitload at the very end. Is Callan alive? Is he good? Greg?
Gregor.
What?
Did Callan make it?
Yeah, Callan made it.
Is he fucked up too?
He is, yeah, but he's mostly just tired.
Dude, he was so funny last night.
Yeah.
My brother is definitely an I love you man kind of drunk.
Yeah.
Did you remember what he said to you when we were up in Cameron's apartment?
No.
He's like, your wife's still gonna take us to Beto's?
Yeah.
She's fucking awesome,
She's so
bro.
awesome, man. She's so
I remember he said that the whole ride up
So fucking
or back
funny.
down. He was saying that. I was just over there dying, so I didn't say much. But
Bro, you sat down, and while you were sitting
Callan
down,
was like,
you
dude,
almost
I
ate
don't-
shit while sitting down.
On my way, when I was driving Callan back home, he was like, dude, I don't think Schweiss is going to make it, man. He was looking so bad in there. I think he's going to die, dude.
I felt like it. I think if I wouldn't have thrown up all of my beer all over my floor, I probably might have.
When we got back here, he was like telling Alex and stuff to like get him to the bathroom. He's like, I think he's going to piss himself. You got to get him in there.
I already see it dribbling down his leg. He's got nothing.
Bro, the look on Schweiss's face, though, when we got to Beto's and they were like drive-through only, was like, I felt so bad for you, bro. It looked like someone just like shot your dog in front of you.
Yeah, I had to piss so
You looked
bad.
like you gave up on life. It was terrible.
And the fucking Callan just pisses on the building. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
Yeah, that's like multiple charges in one right there.
Dude, just go right here on the side of the building. Just do it. I'm like,
stand in front of you. No one will see you.
I'm like, God, we don't have far to go, guys. Just fucking hold it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, and I remember us meeting you guys, and then
I just think in your old age, your liver doesn't do as well getting all the poison out of your body.
you think so?
Yeah. Because there's a few times I've been drinking with you, and I'm like, I'm pretty much keeping pace with you, but you get fucked up fast.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes that. It's good, I guess, but the problem is I don't.
But you don't stop. Yeah, you don't stop when you hit your limit. You get you stumble up the fucking stairs. You get so drunk.
Yeah, I there is no limit. Even though I know there is, when I passed it, I'm like, it's fine. This is a good.
And when you pass, you don't remember it anyway. So yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. Oh man, son of a bitch, so much. Fuck. So yeah, we went to a Barcade again.
yeah.
The one in Salt Lake City is vastly
Did we do it
superior.
before?
To the one in Newark.
Yeah, the one in
Oh,
Newark.
there was one in New York.
Newark. So right next to the
Newark.
hotel. Yeah. So apparently
It was
wasn't-
right next to the hotel.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't there before.
It wasn't.
when you guys went.
Was it the same one that we went and stayed in twice?
Yeah, same hotel.
Same
yeah.
hotel.
Okay, that's cool.
And
then.
so
Fuck
they
you.
had they had an arcade bar there, but the best thing they had there was that 4v4 Pac Man.
That game is so
Oh, yeah.
freaking cool.
Everything else was just older arcade machines. They didn't have like, if they might have had one racing game if I remember correctly.
They did.
But it was much smaller.
Okay, see,
And so yeah, this arcade bar here in Salt Lake City is so good compared to that one.
okay, this arcade bar piss me off, all right?
Oh.
Because they have fucking missile command, but
Yeah.
they don't have joust. Like, why do you have fucking missile command and not fucking joust?
I think Missile Command's more
Joust
relevant
is
to our
like
times right now.
I want nothing more than to get completely fucking plastered and then just try to take out everyone in Joust.
You gonna get plastered off that one beer you had?
Like, okay, so
Yeah.
Are we slipping into the
have
review
you guys
portion right
played
now?
Joust? No, I want to know. Have you guys played Joust?
Are we slipping into the review portion, or is this commenting?
I mean, it basically is the review portion right now. We're just
Okay.
talking about it. 'Cause I
Joust
can't-
is fun, I think.
You haven't played it. You said that you watched it happen. Cam, have you played Joust?
No.
Zach, Joust.
Long fucking time ago.
Okay, so you guys played Killer Queen, right?
Yeah.
So you know how the night dudes command, where you have to like flap and try to like slam into somebody?
Yeah.
That's Joust. That is 100% Joust. Everybody is that guy, and you got to try and stab the other guy and get him off his ostrich. All right? You got to flap around and try to avoid falling in the lava, and you got to kill the other guys. It's fucking awesome. Joust is amazing.
So you're just saying that one mechanic in Killer Queen came from Joust.
Yes.
But a fun mechanic.
Yes. Like, basically all of Joust is just a fighting game where you flap around and try to stab other guys off their ostriches. I don't know how we have flying ostriches in Joust, but you do, and it's fucking awesome.
Wow, yeah, I could see that being a gripe, but they had so many things, Greg.
I know, but we played like 4 things.
Yeah,
That's kind of your fault, though.
No, we tried other stuff, but there's a lot of people that were on the machines. I mean, we played we played more than 4 things. We played the X-Men game, which was sweet.
That was fun.
I played the Ninja Turtles
Yeah,
game.
we played Ninja Turtles.
Oh, you played the Ninja Turtles?
We
Wait,
played the
Turtles
new
in Time. Oh, the
Not
new one?
The new one.
The
new one was
Nickelodeon
pretty
one?
sweet. It was a pretty sweet game.
Nice. Schweiss and I played that Tetris game.
Yeah, for a while.
Pac-Man game.
Yeah, the Battle Pac-Man game.
Skee ball.
Played some Street Fighter. Yeah, we played Skee Ball.
Pinball machines.
Yeah, I played some pinball.
I played a board
We
game.
played
in
a
the corner.
shitload of that Killer Queen, yeah.
Played a board game. But yeah, Killer Queen's like the main attraction, the main arcade game there.
Yeah.
It's dope, and it's cheap.
And it's
and we
$1.
played some
So cheap.
Asteroids.
Yes, it's $1 for 10 people to play. That's how many people play on full
Yeah.
teams. It's 5v5 arcade game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you've
a
got
fucking
one
sweet
guy
game.
that's the one person that's the queen, which has like the strong attack, I guess.
Queen can move. She has a diving attack, and she can move faster. But she has only 3 lives, and she loses all the lives, then that team loses.
Yeah, there's that victory. There's a snail that you can jump on and like ride it to the finish line on either side, and that's one of the victories. And then you have the economic victory, where you have to grab these like grapes from around the map, and these certain little pockets of grapes, and you have to jump up and like put them in the little grape holes, I guess.
In your little hive, honeycomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill those up for an economic
And so
victory.
when I first came back to you guys telling you about this game and how into it I was getting, do you guys understand that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
fucking
fun.
sweet.
I mean, I got it from the Joust mechanics.
Yeah.
That right there. I was like, all right.
I mean, it's
get it.
And we were talking. It's a game changer that it's coming to Switch too. I think that's freaking.
And they're gonna
brilliant.
change it up a little bit when it comes to Switch to make it. They're gonna do things that you couldn't do in an arcade fashion.
I think there's gonna be like more power ups and stuff.
Maybe, but yeah.
They're probably going to have like a randomized queen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To your
maybe.
20v20. You're gonna have the whole hive, bro.
20v20?
The whole hive.
That'd be
God.
disgusting.
Thousands of.
But
It'd be cool
yeah,
if they
there's
added,
whole
like,
there's
more
whole
game modes or something
There's
in it.
leagues around this game too. You can
Well,
join
yeah,
a league
I saw
to play.
the flyer for the Killer Queen League Night or whatever.
Every Wednesday night. The game's free for leagues to come practice.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Jeez. I wonder how. Like if the Switch version will help you get better at the arcade version too. I guess it probably would.
I mean, in a way,
Maybe.
I don't know how much different it'll be, but it'll help you in a way.
Yeah.
So I wonder how
There's
much.
so many different things to know about the game. Like, as the queen, Yeah, you need to stay alive, but you still also need to be present in certain areas of the map to make sure the other queen doesn't get dominance in that area.
Right.
And there's things like how fast you tap the button affects how fast you fly up, and you don't want to fly up too hard because you've hit the ceiling and make you bounce down for a second. You have to know exactly how hard to fly, where you need to go on the map to hold, to control that area and stuff like that. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's a really fun little game though, and it's you've got little power ups you can get. You can put a berry in a little wing slot, and you can fly.
Become a warrior drone.
Yeah, you can become a warrior. You can get super speed and stuff like that. Usually, I just went in as a plain dude because the super speed kind of fucked me over. Just to get used to jumping.
I think you can stack the super speed with the warrior buff too.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
Yeah, sweet. I think to try.
There's a bunch of different strategies to play it too. Like there's a lot of camping at times, but then it's just like you got to go in as a fucking horde, and they can't kill all of you if you're all bouncing around.
Oh, they can kill all of you.
Well, yeah, they can, but one of you will probably make it through. But yeah, I'm excited for that thing to come into the Switch. I think it's going to be sweet. I just wonder how much that's going to take away from the arcade scene.
I don't think much. It's a lot more
Yeah.
fun playing with right next to each other. I think. I mean, you saw how many people were getting into it and yelling at each other and winning and
Oh,
just
yeah.
screaming for the victory.
And that game
That
is
would take
also all the matches are broadcast on the TVs around it too. So people
plus
sit down
that
drinking
place
and
is a
watch.
bar, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to take away much.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Plus, the Nintendo's internet service is kind of shitty, so I hope there isn't issues with that when it actually comes out.
Is it shitty?
It's not that great. Playing online for Smash Bros and Mario Kart and stuff, there's some lag sometimes.
Well, how often is sometimes?
I lagged out a couple times with that Mario Kart, and I got fucked over in Smash Bros a couple times for it.
Playing Diablo 3 with my brother, I didn't notice any lag, but he said he had some. So
I haven't played it online yet. I need to play with you guys. Try it out.
Yeah, it was really bad on the Wii U, but I think they fixed some of it for the Switch, but it's not super great.
So PS3 online or worse?
I guess it would be about the same as PS3,
Oh, okay.
but you actually have to pay for that quality.
Yeah, $6.
Well, it's $4, but yeah.
That's nothing, dude. Make that in 20 minutes.
Oh, rich boy.
Yeah, I know. Every 20 minutes I make $4. It's like those millionaires you hear every day Bill Gates made $300,000. It's like, well, yeah, every 20 minutes I made $4. How about that? I don't think that's even true. I think it's fucking less than that. It's like every 20 minutes I make 50 cents. But yeah,
Twice a day I shit a roll of quarters.
that's right. Lots of quarters to be had. I think that bar is the perfect place for me because I walk in and there's a bar right in front of it. The first thing I see is the bar, and then I've got cream over the speakers
In his pants.
and then cream in my pants as well, and then it kicks off with the doors, and I'm like, wow, this place is perfect. This is an amazing bar. This is fucking, and there's
I know
a lot of shit in here.
Remember how many times I tried to get you guys to go over to it?
You know how much more likely it would be for me to be dead right now if I actually listened, though?
You just gotta control yourself, man.
You can't.
Know what your limit
can't.
is.
I can't control myself. That's the problem. That's the thing about being possibly an alcoholic. Is you can't.
Because you possibly can't control yourself.
Possibly cannot. No.
It's possibly cannot because he hasn't actually tried. So does he actually know?
I have drunk in moderation a few times.
Then it sounds like you're not an alcoholic. Sounds just like you need more self-control.
Yeah, probably. setup of the place was pretty good too. We had like a wall of pinball machines, had some skee ball. Kind of.
It did have a lot of
adjacent
pinball
to that.
machines.
Yeah, pinball
Pinball's
machines,
my favorite thing.
skee
I
ball.
love pinball, too.
Then they had kind of like an area with a lot of seats where you could just sit down, eat, and drink, and then play board games.
Well, they had like the N64.
They had a
up
corner
to-
with couches and stuff, and a TV to play the N64 and Super Smash Bros. Then throughout they had just arcade machines the rest of the way throughout it.
Well, they have a good mix of new and old. I mean,
And
Craig saying about Joust.
what's that sound?
Dude, I
Yes.
want some fucking Joust. Probably Schweiss fucking
What are you
stuff
doing?
down there.
That's not
Schweiss,
good
what are you
listening.
doing?
I found out why it wasn't working. It's because we bumped the thing.
God damn it, Craig.
I didn't fucking do shit.
Anyways,
It's Mr. laying on the ground right now.
There's no chair for me.
There could have been
anyways.
There is one, but I just didn't get it.
Yeah, so they had actually a few new machines this time than last time. So
That
You
Teenage
said
Mutant
that,
it's
you said
definitely
that
doing
Ninja Turtle one was
brand new. Ninja
Brand
Turtle
new.
one's brand new. They replaced all the skee ball machines. Those are all brand new. So I don't know where to fucking
They probably got
bowl
it from
on
Chuck
them.
E. Cheese when it shut down.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
And
ones
so-
were not great.
you can tell the bar is doing really well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was
And
a
then-
shitload of people in
and
there
then
too.
what they probably do is like they probably take all the quarters and just put them back in the change machine, and then just go take all the bills to the bank, and that's how they probably do it. The quarters probably never leave the place. Those quarters are probably just recycled again and again and again in there.
It's not a bad idea, though.
I know. Just thinking
Yeah.
about it just now, it's like, well, then they have to go get quarters to the bank and restock those old money change machines. I'm like, no, all the quarters are here already. Why would they ever do that?
Yeah, every
just
quarter
go
that's ever been.
go cash the bills and leave the quarters.
I mean,
in
they
the
probably got to
machines.
get a fresh amount of quarters every now and then.
Yeah,
Some
'cause
people
people-
leave.
Like,
Because some
I
people
walked away with like
leave.
$5.
Yeah, some
coins.
people will leave with quarters, but the majority of their quarters are going to stay right there.
Especially when you're super drunk and you can't, like, you don't know what you're doing because you were throwing fucking quarters everywhere.
I know, yeah. I was like, near the end, I was like, I got to get rid of these quarters. This is a lot of fucking
You're on the
quarters.
Pac Man machine and you're like, here, bro, let's keep going.
I'll pay. It's on me all night. Yeah, I realized at like 10:30 at night. We've been there for like an hour and a half, and I still had like an absolute shitload of quarters left. It was like a crazy amount of quarters in my pocket.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So it was. I don't know. I dug it. I hope that they continue to expand it. I think it'd be cool to see.
Yes, I don't know if they'll expand it or just keep switching out or arcade games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a perfect size, and then for an arcade in the bar, and it didn't get super. I mean, it got crowded, but not super crowded. It was still easy to get in on games you wanted to play and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
business there is hopping. They all got video game themed drinks there too. I got the Falcon Punch. That was pretty tasty.
That's a good one.
Had a little glow cube
Yeah,
in
they
it.
had a lot of video game themed drinks there.
They had a Weeping Bell drink.
Yeah, the Pokemon.
That's new. That wasn't there last time we were there either.
I mean, they should probably
Bell's new.
probably change them up like every other night or so.
I'm sure it's with this season.
Yeah. So yeah. It's super fun experience, and then that's why when we went to the Newark one, yeah, that was fun, but it's not what it could be because I know what it could be.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Oh, do you?
It was a great time. I wish they, and I don't know, I guess I could look it up. I don't know if they actually have it, but I kind of wish we could get like a big pack on the Nintendo Switch or something with all these arcade games, like Dig Dug and Burger Time and shit.
I mean,
like that.
they kind of do things like that, don't they? Not necessarily on the Switch, but
Yeah, I don't know about those ones though. I haven't actually looked, but I every once in a while I just get the kick and I want to go play all those old games.
And then this bar you'd think, oh, it's just an arcade bar for nerds to go drink and play games. No, like you'd be surprised. It's a healthy mix of a lot of different people.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you'd think, like watching like Stranger Things and shit.
Yeah.
it's kind of like
It's like
the
a-
'90s, like it's like that's not '90s, but like it's what like they more cater to is the '90s.
Yeah.
And it's just like what you'd like expect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A good mix of all sorts of people who come to this, and so it's a great bar, a lot of fun, and very close to a whole bunch of other bars if you wanted to go do some hopping.
Yeah, there was one that was like literally
right next
on
door,
the corner. Yeah,
the Green Pig.
Yeah, Green Pig's good. There's one like right up the corner from it too. Like if you we would have went past Apollo Burger and up.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right there too. It's like the roof or something like that, rooftop or something.
Damn. You guys play that fucking Tetris game?
I
No.
didn't know.
Because it was an asshole. Schweiss and I couldn't get past fucking like round 6. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
We
it
threw
was
so many quarters into that fucking game.
yeah, a lot for Tetris. A lot of quarters for the Tetris.
I mean, it was only like one
just
to
a harder
play,
Tetris game, or was it just the alcohol?
It was getting harder.
Well, yeah, it was getting harder because, like, at first there would be, just be regular Tetris, and then, like, once you get to a certain round, they'd have like preset pieces, like, already in the map that you had to like get rid of.
Yeah, and then it starts going faster and faster and faster
Yeah.
too. It was kind of cool though, because like when one of us would finish the level, we would just wait for the other person.
Yeah, because you have to like get a certain amount of lines done.
Yeah,
And yeah, that round 6 is fucking awful, dude.
that one was pretty fun. I still really love the four-man Pac Man.
That was four-man Pac Man was really fun.
But I mean, other than the four-man Pac Man and the Killer Queen, like I could go and just play those two.
Yeah.
The whole night.
I liked how you beforehand you asked what time we planned on leaving. You're like, is there really enough to do to stay till 1? I'm like, yes. And you should bring $10 to $15 just for the amount of quarters, but you could definitely bring more money than that and still have plenty of things to spend it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did well with just like 10 each, I
Mm-hmm.
think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I had 20, so everyone around me did well. But yeah, that was cool. The skee ball was probably the most disappointing one because they were kind of shitty. Because like you have to, I don't know, my skee ball tactic doesn't work there because I kept
that's
smacking
exactly
the
what
glass.
it is.
tactic was you were drunk off your ass and you were throwing it at the
Bro,
glass.
that was so funny.
It's
What's with these glass shields now?
I can't just toss it directly
I
into
can't
the
just fucking
10,000.
baseball chuck this fucker in.
No. There used to be on the older skee ball machines. There was a way I knew how to just bowl it just right, and it would pop right in that 10,000.
Yeah.
And last time I was there with those old skee ball machines, there was a round I got the 10,000 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 and then fucking like, yeah, skee ball master for life. And then they bring in these new fucking machines, and I just can't. I don't know where to hold it because
Yeah.
the original power just pop it up in the glass and smack it out.
Exactly, that's
and
what
then
I
if
kept
you do
doing.
just not enough power, it just kind of kisses the edge of the 10,000. But you a little more power, then all fucking hits the glass again. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
I need, since it's only a quarter to play that skee ball machine, I'm gonna go back and just blow fucking $20 on that machine alone, just so I know how to do it. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking the 5,000 one just fine. It's super easy to get that 5,000
Yeah,
hole.
I can get the 5,000 and
But-
4,000 pretty reliably.
But it's, do I need to go down the center, put a little curve on it so it pops up in the left into the 10,000?
That's what I was trying to do. Was going to get a little curve on it.
Yeah, I had the same thing when I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese and stuff. I would fuck those things over, and it's you just have to have that extra power so it just pops up,
Yes.
and goes right in. But you can't. It's this fucking
Because the glass
thing.
is in the way.
They need like that old
The glass needs to be at least.
metal.
Dude,
at
I don't
least-
know how Callan did it because like
the
when he got
glass
that
needs to be at least
44,000,
3
he-
inches back.
He hit that 10,000 like 3 times in a row.
I don't know. The last time I hit the glass, I just I hit the glass and nothing else. And I was like, all right.
It's really embarrassing
God.
too when you pitch it in and just it bounces out of the machine and rolls back at you.
Yeah, especially after it makes that crack sound when you just threw it at the glass and nothing else. Then it's real embarrassing. Yeah, that stuff's pretty cool. It was crazy. I had to go on a fucking journey to find the bathroom though. The dude's room was way in the back.
Yeah, I was looking for that too.
and
there was,
the guy's bathroom had a random baby changing station in it too.
In the
Yeah.
bar?
Yeah, it did. That's kind of a weird thing. It's like, huh. I must have looked at it and been like,
Well, definitely the building was used for something else before. The basement of that building we were in.
Yeah, that's funny.
I just remember my brother walking out and being like, "Those urinals are really close together. It's kind of gay."
Yeah.
They're right next to each other, and there's no divider either. Yeah.
Whenever I went in, there was always someone peeing, and I was like, nope, going to the stall. Don't want to.
You just gotta whip it out and assert dominance. Remember how we talked about this? Got to be the Lord of the porcelain throne.
Lord
That's
of
what
the
you gotta
dicks.
be.
Porcelain throne.
Yeah,
Is that what you were talking about when you were talking about sword fights earlier?
maybe.
So they were doing in the bathroom.
Just gotta
Yeah.
assert dominance.
If
Let
you-
people know
if you
you're
get
there.
glow in
Put
the
your
dark.
hands behind your back and start like.
You got a helicopter dick.
If you get
Instead of a polite shake when you're done, it's the helicopter dick.
yeah,
Ah.
you should if you get some glow in the dark condoms, you can do lightsaber battles too.
Interesting.
It's even
The
better.
plot thickens.
Something thickening. See your
General
shorts is as
Grievous
big as
has entered the
mine.
battlefield.
4 lightsabers.
Yeah, it's 4 dudes helicoptering.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello there.
Yeah,
Versus just one Obi-Wan.
yeah.
But he's got like a massive blue cock.
Yeah, it was cool though. I liked. Well, I thought the bathrooms were like right next to each other, and I was walking over to the girls' one, and I was like, powder room. That's kind of weird for the dude. And then I like walk in a little more, and I'm like, oh wait, no, this is just theirs.
That happened to me. I was like, shit.
I was like, where the fuck's ours?
Oh, that's right next to the Zoltar fortune telling machine.
Dude, I was
too.
going to
Yeah.
do that, and I
Why
forgot.
didn't you?
I forgot.
God, you
I
gotta
did
know.
see that. It didn't look like it was working though. There's
Yeah.
like
it
no
works.
lights. Or
Yeah, you have to
anything.
go and interact with it, and
Yeah, it's just in the dark corner.
where it should be all
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like usually those things have like lights on to let you know that it's like on.
But you would put your quarter, and then they turn the power on.
Yeah, I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I just I kind of wish I would have done the Zoltan thing as well, but
Zoltar.
I'm honestly I'm kind of surprised how much time we spent, and I didn't really play very many games. I think I played the Tetris. I played
well, it probably
Asteroids.
feels like that. Oh wait, you just mean like in general?
Yeah,
Because we played a fuckload of Killer Queen.
No,
and
no,
fucking
yeah.
There was,
Pac-Man.
a lot. And you went twice. You went back a couple times. Because when me and Cam were playing the board game, you were there.
yeah.
Yeah, Callan and
Me and
Schweiss
Callan
played with
were-
some random.
We were at
people.
Killer Queen
Speaking
for
of
a
random,
very
you
long
fucking
time.
assholes.
It's a fun game.
Kicking me off the team.
That was all Cam.
You know what, though?
No, it was not me.
We kicked your
Yeah, it
ass,
was.
so I don't
It
care.
was not me.
It was
Pretty hurtful.
there was a dude there, and he was on our team. That's just how it was.
Some random guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That hurt. That was a little hurtful. We won, so there's no hard feelings.
I think we all won a good amount of the time.
They kicked our asses
Yeah,
more
we
though.
fucked you up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like economy is my way to play that game.
Yeah.
Because,
See,
oddly, I'm okay at the
I liked the
platforming.
military win, though. That was fun. That was Killing the Queen was fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes the snail wins though are just like the most like fucking butt clenching wins. Just keep
Yeah, dude. I'd always like try to sneak up on the snail and like nobody would notice for a while, and I'd be really close, and then like
And it's like, oh shit!
I'm like, oh shit, he's on the snail.
Then they swarm you. Yeah.
we just need to work a little bit more on our tactics. Just because when the fucking when someone rides a snail almost to your goalpost, you need to start pushing it back. You need someone to hop on so you don't like go try to protect somewhere else and then leave the snail open again.
It's great though when you get like the enemy queen to like start puppy guarding the snail, and then you can just like start robbing the economy.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the enemy queen to puppy guard the snail. So the queen should never do that. The queen should never puppy guard the snail or other things. The queen should always try to control a certain area and prevent the other enemy queen from getting in. It's the warriors who need to puppy guard the snails.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
Yeah. A lot of times when they would camp us for the economy win with the queen, we would still win.
Yeah, so
It's
the queen, it's just there was enough people who knew how to play the game, the tactics behind it.
Yeah.
And so you need, just depending on your team's play style, the queen should never be wasted puppy guarding something. It should always just be on the lookout for the other queen. And then making sure the other queen isn't locking down those warrior change stations.
Yeah. Yeah. And then a lot of times, like, if you die and you drop the berry, you drop it right next to where you respawn. on a
Yeah,
lot of
sometimes.
maps. So it's
If-
like I
yeah.
just spawn and pick it up and then try to dunk it in. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, you can kill us as much as you want, but we're going to get these points. Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you think? What would you like them to add? Because Caleb obviously wants Joust.
Fuck yeah, I want Joust.
I think it'd be sweet if they had Dig Dug. I didn't see it.
Oh yeah,
they
I was
had Dig Dug.
Did they really?
It was
Yeah.
like a couple machines down from
No, you're
Tetris.
right because I was gonna play it and somebody was.
It was like right next to Mortal Kombat.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I think someone was on it the whole time then, because,
No, there was a couple times where it was open.
God damn it, I saw Mortal Kombat, but I didn't see Dig Dug.
It was like right next to it.
That just means we have to go again. That's all that means.
Yeah. Ugh,
I was
God.
kind of hoping for like it's a newer one, but like Time Crisis or like the one where you like. click
Oh,
your
well, they
foot
had
on, like,
the-
and,
Yeah.
like it.
they
Yeah,
had
or,
one
like
of the Area
Jurassic Park one.
51s, which was cool.
Me and Cam played that last time.
Yep.
That we were wrecking.
Yeah, Area 51 is like my favorite.
Yeah, I love that game.
Rail shooter.
But see, every time I find that little car for that Jurassic Park game where you're sitting there with a gun and you like, I always like make a point to like beat that game while I'm at an arcade. Like I'm always like, okay, I swear I'm gonna be full of it.
You know, I
Yeah.
am pretty glad
Fucking
that they had
love
that
it.
Cruisin' World there. I don't see that at too many
Cruising was.
arcades.
Do you remember like,
It's a lot of fun playing that one
dude,
drunk.
Movies 8? I used to
Yeah.
play that Movies 8 all the time, dude. Cruising. Fuck man.
I love those games.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they had some of the they had a good mix of newer ones, but
I really missed that,
Sweet if they had some of the other newer ones.
That Drift World Sega Ferrari game where it's all about drifting, getting love points from that female in the
Oh,
passenger
yeah.
seat in your car.
Oh man, if they had Hydro Thunder, that would be so fucking awesome.
Just more racing games. That's what they should have.
Well,
yeah, they
yeah.
didn't seem to have a ton of those.
They have like 2, and then that
Yeah.
one like mud truck racing one, but
Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah, more multiplayer ones. Those
Playing
are the,
racing games all drunk is just what everyone wants to do because it's like, well, what happens if I drink and drive?
Yeah.
I wish they had more fighting games. They only had like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter. It was like the older ones too. So
Yeah, it'd be dope if they had like that big setup where it was like Ultimate, where it was like the 2 like kiosks,
Yeah,
the big screen. That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
that'd be fucking
That'd be hella
awesome.
sick. Even like for Tekken, either I play
Them
or
adding-
Street Fighter. I played Street Fighter. on that
Street
too.
Fighter, like the Ultimate Street Fighter
Yeah,
4
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be
Them
fucking
adding
awesome.
a air hockey table would be cool too.
Or like
Air
a pool
hockey would
table
be
as
great.
well.
Yeah, pool.
Pool tables
Oh,
like
man.
classic.
That'll take up a lot of room.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's like classic bar thing to have. And then there is a bar not too far away from there that does have a pretty decent pool table in it. So if you ever wanted to go do that.
Nice.
I would have went there.
Yeah.
I wish we just had our own personal space to like play pool. I fucking love pool so much.
just had like someone's house with a pool table in it.
Yeah,
I'm not very good at it. Not at all.
No, I'm not either, but I
Yeah.
like playing.
Same.
I'm okay at it, but it's been years since I last played.
Is there a place around here we can play pool?
There used,
Yeah,
there
there
used
was
to be.
there was the Oz, but
Yeah.
they closed down.
Yeah.
There is actually a newer bar that opened up on Main Street.
Here in Provo?
Yeah.
Oh.
They might. I can ask someone, but I've never been there. I just know it's there.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Do some bar pool. I don't know. I guess Burger Time's the only one that I don't think they had, but I might not have seen.
Didn't see Burger Time.
I feel like I hit the alcohol too quick. So it was the first thing I did, other than the get change. From
You
the,
drank pretty consistently through the night.
the
yeah.
eternal change.
Everybody
machine.
else was kind of like sporadic with their drinking. Like Callan only drank in the last like 3 hours, and he fucking chugged it all.
Yeah, when he told me, he told me to
I
have
kept it pretty consistent, I would say, too.
Yeah, you had a drink every like probably half hour.
Yeah. About 2 hours, right, up until like the last call.
Yeah, that's when Callan and I got fucked. Because he's like, dude, we only have like an hour to get beer. And I'm like, let's get beer. And then we got the two shots of
God, dude.
of tequila, and then we got a beer as well that run. And then,
Yeah,
I was
and then
doing-
fucking like in the last what was it? It was like 12:15. Callan's like, we only have 10 minutes to get beer. So we got 2 more beers.
They didn't even care, man. Like it was a minute after
He's like,
the call,
dude, they
and
shouldn't
they
have
gave
told-
me a beer.
weird, bro.
It's like they shouldn't have done it, man, but they fucking did.
They're so irresponsible. Like, they gave you what you wanted.
And then he felt bad because he didn't give a big enough tip.
Yeah, did I give a big enough tip, man?
Then we tell him how much we tip. He's like, oh shit, I should have given him more. They probably think I'm an asshole now.
I don't
Oh yeah,
honestly.
yeah. And then he needed to go. Then he use the bathroom at my place, and then Alex gave him the wrong apartment number for my place, and so he went upstairs for some reason. He went all the way up to the top to knock on my.
Yeah, because I think he thought it was 303.
Yeah, 303, and then he knocks on my upstairs neighbor. This is like 2-something in the morning.
It was like
And he's
2:30.
like, oh man, your neighbors are gonna hate you now. Oh, I'm so sorry. They're gonna. He just kept going on and on about it.
Did they actually answer the door?
No, I don't know. No, I don't think they did. I'm like, just pretend they didn't wake up. Just pretend it's okay. Like, I don't even talk to those
Yeah,
guys.
they don't. Why would they know it was you?
Exactly.
That's crazy. Yeah,
So,
but he was drunk, so
yeah, he was toast.
He was
Yeah.
plastered. He was on the same level as you, Schweiss, but
yeah, he just
he's more active.
He didn't need to. He didn't need to throw up though. like I
he
did.
wasn't. Well, I mean, dude, you had fucking stuffed crust pizza, then J Dogs, and then Beto's.
J-Dogs too, bro.
Like,
I mean-
of course you fucking barfed. Like,
didn't
I'm
eat-
just
I
gonna
didn't-
eat the greasiest fucking shit.
I didn't eat the Beto's.
and then
Dude, that
drink.
Beto's hit the fucking spot, dude.
It was so good. I was pretty toasted though too at that time.
yeah.
Gerald.
I'm kind of glad that we didn't end up walking to Beto's just
Why?
for them to be, because it would have been closed, and she wouldn't have given us.
Oh yeah. That's
through
true.
the fucking drive-through.
It says it is open 24 hours, but yeah, walking up there that would be stupid. We just
Probably
walked
the
through the
drive-in.
drive-through.
We're just like,
Yeah.
hey, we can't
And
drive right
it's
now.
not even a Beto's.
Yeah.
It's like Walberto's.
It's the same thing though.
You told us it was
I know,
Guatemala's, and so we're looking for
Yeah, it's like
Guatemala's. That doesn't
Guatemala's.
fucking exist.
It's Gualberto's, yes. Dude, that ranchero burrito, so fucking good.
Their breakfast burrito was pretty fucking good too. The only thing I was sad about is I should have got chips, and I didn't get chips to go with it.
Like, that gave me life right there, dude. That's probably half the reason why I didn't have any sort of hangover this morning was that fucking
The Beto's burrito cure.
burrito.
Bro, it's gold.
Dude, don't even fucking doubt it. If you ever have a hangover, go get a greasy burrito and some Gatorade, and you'll be fine in an hour.
Yeah.
It's some of
Totally
that
fine.
hot sauce is, you gotta put some hot sauce on it too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't go raw dog, dude. You gotta throw hot sauce on it.
Gotta
and
lube it
it
up.
helps. It helps a
yeah,
lot.
it does. You don't want to do it, but you really want to do it.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing like a greasy fucking burrito. A little bit of Gatorade, Powerade if you don't have Gatorade, but man, does it work.
Yeah. It was a good time though. I loved the music. The atmosphere was really cool. And like Cameron said, like there's just normal people in there. It's not just like the super nerdy like magic table kids
Hey, fuck you.
at these things.
Bitch.
You ever have a moment where you're at the bar and you look over and you look in the eyes of a girl, you're like, wow, this
Jesus,
girl.
you were on that so much last night when
I
you were
know,
eating our
a couple
Beto's.
times,
God.
yeah. A couple times, yeah. So you look over and just see, look in the eyes of this girl, and she's looking at you, you're like, man. And you kind of look over, and there's a guy behind her, I'm like, fuck, she's on a date.
Bro, that chick that came up to you, just you're like, she came up to me, bro.
She did.
She came up to
Out
me.
of everyone standing
and
there, she asked
me
for my permission
She asked,
to play the
she asked
fucking
me
game.
if we were playing that
Oh,
game.
who was playing Killer? The one who stole my spot?
Yeah, I gave her your spot.
Fucks.
Yep. No, I gave her your spot.
Yeah.
You were taking forever.
There was it's a line.
She
Yeah.
came up and said, hey, any spots left to play? And I'm like,
And you're like-
no, we're waiting for guys. And I look over at your fucking empty spot. I'm like, well, I turn back around. I'm like, hey, there's actually a spot open if you want to come play.
So what we learned from this is when there's a girl,
Yeah.
fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karen hops on it.
Well, if you're tardy, then you just fucking lose because we all want to play the fucking
tardy.
game.
You're going to talk about tardiness to me?
You're going to talk about tardiness to me when it fucking matters at the airport?
Hey, man.
Whoa, Mom, Dad, please stop fighting in front of us.
Wait, what? How is... Oh, no, that wasn't all our fault, though. Although we should have left earlier.
That's
thing-
leaving earlier, yes, to get to the airport, but also on our way down to the airport. Oh yeah, I'll be at your place at 11:40ish. Then we're finally on our way.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was because of other people doing things that I didn't plan on happening. So, inconveniencing me yet again.
And then even yesterday to the bar, show up a solid 20 minutes after we were supposed to head out.
You know, but I'm grateful for that though, because it gave my phone a chance to charge.
Oh,
We also had rides, which is good, so we could all drink.
yeah.
And then, like, the only other option was to let Craig drive us, and I don't know.
Yeah, some of us could
I would
drive.
Uber first.
You would Uber before having Craig drive you? Would you actually
He
do
would
that?
not actually feel safe or comfortable driving through Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
so
not Salt Lake. Salt Lake is fucking shitty.
It's Cameron's area.
that bad.
Cameron's area is
I hate
fine.
everything about it.
Cameron's area and on the even middle of Salt Lake where the bar
at
was.
night it wasn't too bad, so I probably could have done it, but because
You
there was nobody on the road.
You just gotta start driving, Craig, to get
Yeah,
safe
dude.
and feel okay while driving.
Yeah. It's this crazy thing where if you do it more, you're comfortable
I'm
with it.
okay with driving. I just don't trust other people. That's the thing.
I don't either, but I still
I
drive.
don't trust you.
Drive defensively.
Craig is it's just exaggerated. Everything's just exaggerated.
Your words are exaggerated.
Dude,
Yeah, you're the one who's been in the most wrecks too. So.
I am, yeah. I am. I have been in 3, and all of them were just little things of me not paying attention at the wrong time. But with Craig, it's like everything's a 10. So like when you're turning, it's like a 10. You know, it's like normally you turn at like a 4 or a 5. With Craig, it's a 10.
I mean, I think that's an accurate assessment for everything in life for Craig.
Yeah, to the 10th power. I did think about a good podcast name with you and your brother. It'd be Craig Squared.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and then if you got your sister to do it, it could be Craig Cubed. But I don't know what the fuck you'd talk about,
I don't know either.
especially if you had your sister on. I don't know. Well, there's like no common ground there.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I mean,
Craig-
there are some commonalities I could talk about.
that's
but-
true. Yeah,
I'd rather not.
that's all it is. It's just shit talking. Craig Cubed, the Shit Talk podcast.
You're gonna call me Cubby in my house?
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's head through the fucking air vent.
Yeah, that was not good. I was bleeding in my head. Honestly, I was done with that fight until my hair got pulled, and then I got really mad. Got really fucking mad.
I was okay with that fight until equipment started getting
Yeah, we were just watching.
Until shit started breaking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's you got too close to the table.
yeah. I don't know. I think these are. I wonder how barcades are at other places. I mean, we've only been to the Newark one and the one here in Salt Lake, and the Salt Lake one totally better. But do you think this is a new thing that's like starting to pick up speed? I mean,
Dave and Buster's has been going around for a little while, and that's
Yeah.
pretty similar. Which we should hit that as well.
Yeah.
I know one of the bartenders there, so she might hook us up.
yeah, that's true. Dave and Buster's
Where's that at?
has been a thing.
Salt Lake. It's in what's that? The big that mall area around there where all the people get shot.
West Jordan.
No,
it's
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Rio Grande. It's the Rio Grande area.
Oh,
Trolley
Is it the
Square.
Trolley Square. Yeah, that's where I drank in public last. It's Trolley Square.
Time for a comeback.
we're
Yeah.
drinking public glass.
Let's do it again.
So I do it all the time.
Yep. That would be cool. That is true. Those have been going on for a while. I don't know. I think it's just perfect, though. Like, it's perfect for 80s people who grew up in the 80s and the 90s to do these things. It's got the perfect music. It's got the perfect atmosphere. Perfect beer. Everything
I
is
don't
there.
know about that.
No, I agree. It's like I feel like with arcades too, it's more you go when you're a little kid. Like now, it's like they go for like birthday parties, like Nickel Kid and shit. You don't see like older kids going, and
Yeah.
it's not like when like all because they got the systems. We didn't have fucking systems like that. Like at least some of us didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It was pinball at the fucking
Yeah.
Waffle House or the Omelet House in Florida.
Pinball at the Waffle House.
Yeah, or the golf games. You remember the golf games that had like the balls and you
You
had
didn't
like,
want to really
swing
play it,
back?
but you had to. Cause
Yeah.
And the Bass one, the Bass Pro Shop one.
Yeah. I played the shit out of those too. 'Cause that's just what you
The
had.
main arcade I ever played at as a kid was again at Movies 8. Sometimes we'd have to go there and wait because it'd be the summertime. Parents would just drop you off at the movie theater after buying tickets. You just wait there for hours, and they didn't have any money to play any fucking arcade games. And so you figure out how you go over to the fucking Galaga machine and you know how to do the thing to make it go into testing mode so you can actually play some free rounds. And then, yeah, pretty much it.
Dude, so my uncle, like when he married my aunt, he's from New Jersey. When he used to fly over, he used to like win our love and affection. He would take us to Nickelcade and just give us like $20 full of nickels. And that guy was he was a god at Mortal Kombat. Like we'd like waste all our quarters or nickels. We'd come back and he still had like $40 like in quarters sitting there. And he's just like, oh yeah, like just beat six sliders. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that first one is fucking nuts, dude.
I played it and I was like, I don't remember being this hard.
Oh yeah,
It's disgusting.
I downloaded it on PS3 years ago, and I was just like, when you get to the top, dude, those last few ladders are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
I think the top guy of the night for that Mortal Kombat did like 10 rounds.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We should have gone back in time and opened up our own arcade bar in Salt Lake City.
There's still time.
Sounds like a lucrative business to me.
It looks
Yeah.
like a lucrative business.
It is a way to get recurring customers instead of just like being at a regular arcade.
Dude, you gotta
Where it's
hit.
more for
Oh,
children.
dude, we could call it Geek and Drink.
Dude, you gotta hit the hipster crowd. As much as I hate those fucks,
Geekdom.
you gotta hit the hipster crowd because they'll keep coming back.
It's true.
You gotta know your.
Just gotta get like a separated room for them to go and jewel and have their safe space.
Jesus. Jewel room.
Jesus jewel room. Maybe a cross on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're accommodating to everyone's beliefs.
That's right. It's a good time, though. I'm excited to go back and drink less and play more. I think I want to hit more of the arcade games. Like,
Yeah.
it was really fun playing the.
We should actually, let's make it a goal. We're going to play every arcade game there.
That'd
Yeah.
be sweet. That'd
Just
be hella sick.
From one side to the other.
That would be pretty cool. Even the pinball.
Yep.
I suck
Every
at
pinball machine.
so that'll be fast.
You ought to use your phone and like put it on Twitch or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You
You got followers you watch, don't you?
Yeah. No, yeah. So we could.
Cameron
could
does
we
it.
stream it?
The rest of us
I
do.
mean,
I'm
you
just
so
kidding.
you can film it.
Cameron's always pissed when he
Maybe.
streams because he's like, no one ever fucking shows up.
No one does, and then I can't even talk to anyone, and so then it just they fucking drop off because I can't see their chats.
Yeah.
Well,
for
there's
some
that
reason.
Periscope thing or whatever that Twitter has.
Yeah, that's
What is
dumb
that?
though. It's
Some recording thing. I don't know.
yeah, it's
exactly
kind of
what it
like
is.
Twitch, but it's for your phone, and you just kind of like record yourself doing things. And there's always a shit ton of bots that say random words. It's really bizarre. It's a lot of fun though to fuck around with people. And you could press the heart button endlessly. So I just sat there at my desk at work when Joe was doing one and just like double tapped the thing, and there's just fucking hearts everywhere. I can't even see what's going on. It's just fucking hearts. It's kind of like that though. Yeah, it's kind of like a quick Twitch thing, just like faster little videos. I think I used it one time to unbox my special edition of 14 expansion that I bought.
That's sick.
What, Stormblood?
Yeah.
I think what you should do with it is like, just do like a night and be like, "Okay, we're gonna play every game, but you got to drink as well." So it's got to be like, like ramping up. So you check in. You're like, "That's what we're doing," and you just progressively see how drunk you're getting while you're going as well.
That could be cool, yeah. Fuck, man, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. So, any final thoughts on the arcade then?
Glad we went to the one in Newark to have a comparison and to gain our love for the 4-man Pac Man. But I want to play more. I want to play more of variety of the games. Can't believe I didn't see Dig Dug.
Then let's plan it next month.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
down.
all go up
All
again.
right, we should do it.
Dude, hell yeah. I think like the most important thing too is like if you have a Barcade in your area, like support that shit.
Yeah,
Like for sure.
yeah, I would totally go.
Yeah, the one in Newark needs more love, definitely.
And more bartenders.
Yep.
It's hard to get a drink. Yeah, I think it's fucking sweet.
It was pretty solid. I think the
Struggled
wait
there
for
a little
drinks
bit.
was pretty quick.
Yeah, it was
This
here,
one,
yeah.
yeah. Not at the Newark one though.
Yeah, the Newark one was awful for that.
Well, how many did they have? Because that quarters had like
They had
5.
They had 2 at Newark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was not as good. Yeah, I would check to see if you have any in your area and try it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess that's it. Kind of a shorter episode of Nude Clan, but that's what you get. So we have...
Struggling a little bit over there.
Yeah.
That's all.
I need to take a nap before I go to work.
Yeah, we had that vote finish up, and the next game for Cam and Schweiss is Uncharted Drake's Fortune.
Oh, wow, that pulled through?
It won by 1 vote.
I thought for sure it was going to be Terranigma yesterday when we were talking.
I love how many spelling problems we had on this last fucking thing. Craig
How
puts
many? There was fucking 1.
Terra
All right.
space Enigma.
I didn't know that it was 1 word.
And
I thought it was
it's
2.
Akiba's Trip. But that one I didn't know either. It's not Akiba's Strip. It's Akiba's, because it's Akiba's belonging to Akiba. It is a strip. It's not a strip. I thought it was Akiba's Strip the whole time
I
as
think
well.
Akiba Strip sounds way better, though.
I think it's supposed to be
That's
like a
the play on words, it
Yeah,
is.
but none of us got it. Until I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute. It's not Akiba's Strip. It's Akiba's Trip. Yeah, that sounds almost the same, and it looks almost the same, but I kind of like Akiba's Strip more. But, yeah, so what happened, I saw the vote, and I looked at it, and I said, you know what? Let's make this happen. So I went onto the forums, the Reddit for Uncharted, and I said,
you
hey,
fucked the vote.
hey, we want to do an Uncharted game. You guys should vote for it. That helped it, and then I had Alex log in when there was 10 minutes left, and she voted for Uncharted.
Fuck off.
Broke the tie.
I mean, thank you, because then I want to play Akiba's Trip, but Terra Enigma is the one in the second place, and I do want to play that.
I wanted to
No,
play...
it was
then
between
play
Uncharted and Terranigma.
Yeah, it was those two.
Yeah. So I did want to play Terra Enigma.
I got a guy at work to vote too, but he was like, "What's Akiba's Trip?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a game where you fight people and their clothes fly off and the sun burns them." And he's like, "Oh, that's what I'm voting for." So he voted for that one. So I didn't completely rig it.
As soon as I found out what it was, Cameron, I had to vote for it for
I
you to
know.
play.
I did too, but it was the worst. It was the worst received one. It ended up being
Which is weird when you look at the last one you guys played like that. That one won with like flying colors.
The Galgun.
Galgun. Yeah.
Well, that's a little different, and that title by itself is enough.
yeah.
I don't think people knew what Galgun was when they voted for it. They were just like,
No, they knew.
that sounds shitty.
He knew.
They probably looked it up and they were like, "Oh fuck yeah."
Yeah, it's weird because sometimes they want to fuck us with those games, but they don't always want to fuck us with those games.
Well, I mean, they want us to play some good games.
Yeah.
And there's a couple good ones in there with Yakuza 0 and Uncharted and Terranigma.
Drake's Fortune's a good.
Yeah.
Like it's a fun game and it's good to it'll be a good one for you guys to review. That'll be
Yeah, so it was 30% of the vote came from Drake's Fortune, 29 from Terranigma, 21 from Yakuza 0, and 20 from Akiba's Trip. So it was a pretty close poll. Most of
it's
them
one
it's
of
a
the
blowout.
closer ones we've had.
Yeah, most of the time it's a blowout one way or the other with these games, but this one was good. So I'll finally play an Uncharted game. I've had the consoles that have the games for ever. I just never got into them. Now I can see what the precursor to Last of Us is. See, I think this one's more actiony though.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. But it's we have a copy of it. We have all 3
Yeah.
that he loaned us. So
I have one too if one of you guys needs it.
oh, okay. So we can plow through that. But right now, next week, it's planned for us to review Cuphead. We'll see how Cameron and I fare in that
How many
time.
bosses are you down now?
I think I've defeated like 10 or 12 bosses. Maybe more. I don't know. It's
Pretty good.
You don't have to beat all of them, though. I can go to the 3rd area. I just really want to beat this fucking dragon guy because I've spent far too much
Could you
time.
just technically go all the way to the end if you wanted to?
No, there are certain ones you have to beat.
Yeah, because like you have to be the contract. You have to collect
okay.
those souls to get to the devil.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, I don't know how many more I actually have to do, but It's not getting any easier, that's for sure. The first island was a fucking chump compared to this shit.
Yeah.
The third is probably just going to be even worse. So that's the plan for next week. The week after that, I think I'll do the history of video games again with the PlayStation 2 era of consoles, and then we'll do Mortal Kombat 11 as the Uber game.
Yep.
And then 2 weeks after that, we have
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect for you two, and then 2 weeks after that will be Uncharted with Cameron and I. So that's how the next couple months are going to look for the show. Hopefully we don't get delayed and it becomes 3 months with that schedule, but you never know. Cuphead is fucking brutal. Craig told me to put it on easy, but I don't know if I can.
He won't allow himself.
We got to review it in a week, and you're stuck.
When Cameron hasn't even started.
At least beat it on easy, and then like play through it again on normal.
That's true. Because once you get the mechanics, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Like I'll start a fight and I'll be like, "Wow, I can't imagine beating this guy ever." And then like you kind of get into the groove, and then you just fucking destroy him.
Yeah, there's
After
a
40
there's a
or so
rhythm to
tries.
platforming games and the Souls games, and once you get it down, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. There's a mirror lake thing, I think, or a lake that tells you how many times you've died. It's over 400 now, I'm pretty sure. Over 400. So it's getting up there. 9,000. But that's how it's going to look. Guys, if this is your first episode of Nude Clan, it's not going to start on, but we have years of backlog. We have After Dark that we do weekly, 385-204-3921 to send questions into that. We also have a network of podcasts, the Geekdom Entertainment Podcasting Network, where we have this show, Nude Clan, and then Ultima Final Fantasy, a Final Fantasy podcast with me and my buddy Joe. Been doing that for 5 years. We have Super Sexy Swingin' Fan Fiction, an erotic fan fiction show that's no longer active. We have the Puff Puff Hour, Caleb Craig and co. reviewing some of the Dragon Quest games eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
There's that
word.
Eventually, yeah. You didn't fail until you die, and then you didn't review one. So you've got the rest of your life, right?
It's true.
So we also have For a Few Chickens More, A Song of Schweiss and Johnson, a Game of Thrones podcast, Getting Fat with Caleb and Joe. Lots of good stuff. So check out those other shows, guys. You can tweet this show at Nude Clan Podcasts, where you can find all of the polls, all of this information, see what we're up to. Follow us there. You can follow us individually. I am at UFF Podcast.
At Obsidian Bar.
At Nude Clan Cam.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, wow.
I'm at B Grixis, but I don't post anything.
Oh, shit, that is you? Oh, okay.
That is me.
Wow.
I don't know,
Grixis.
I talk shit every now and then.
Yeah. Why don't
To
you
vote for
Why don't you use
terrible
Twitter? Are
games.
you too big on
I-
Facebook?
I should. I do a lot of Instagram. I collect action figures and shit, so like all my stuff's like Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's... Hate Instagram, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
I want to move to Twitter. Like that's what I'm planning on.
Well, Instagram it makes more sense for you if you do visual stuff. But cool, yeah. Do you have anything to plug? Are you doing anything? Any projects?
No.
No, nothing to plug. All right.
No, I'm sorry. I think so.
Yeah. Well, you know what? What's your Instagram? Let's plug that.
It's a ZSims65. That's SIMS65.
There you go. If you want to go see some nerdy shit on Instagram, this guy's got a lot of it. He's got some pretty impressive Batman shit, from what I've seen.
Too fucking much.
Yeah, too much. Is that true, Craig? Is it too much?
There's no such thing as too much
Yeah.
Batman
Dude,
stuff.
I got 5 more figures, and I've completed like the Arkham games action figure collection.
Nice.
Jesus.
So
It's too much money, dude.
we got Godzilla, whatever that is, Batman, and
That's Mothra.
Mothra, okay, and
do you
Blade in the
not know what
background.
Mothra
It doesn't
is?
look like Mothra.
Dude, that Blade is a fucking dope figure, bro.
Wait, Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth
Nice.
Nice. There you go. I think
Wesley
it's-
Snipes?
No, it's the Marvel Comics one.
should be Snipes.
I wish I'd buy it for Wesley Snipes, dude. Like 100%.
They fucking make a model of Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
1,000%. I put that in my collection.
It's good stuff.
Spawn in the background too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for us this week, guys. Until then, I guess stay tuned for some HOG League. We'll do the elimination round this week. Yeah. Whoa. Before we get into any of that HOG League, business. We have one thing to take care of first. The July monthly giveaway. So congratulations to our winner this month, Chase Sariaslani. Thank you so much for the support, both financially, through Twitter, by joining us for episodes, etc., so on and so forth throughout all the shows. We really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. The big ticket games that we have right now, I guess the Digimon World 3. Then we also have The Legend of Dragoon is up for giveaway. And what else do I have? South Park. We've got South Park Stick of Truth and South Park The Fractured But Whole. Yeah, so if that doesn't sound good, we can always send you a gift card too, so it's really up to you. But if you want to try any of these RPGs or things that we've been playing recently, let us know and we'll get you hooked up, man. Thanks again for all of the wonderful support from all of our patrons, who are Junk Food King, Skull Haiti, Ray Optimus, Chase Sariaslani, DK Sino, Kaoki, Jared Carpino, Lalania Goze, Sear, Kelsey Rose, Jared Leach, Douglas Hopkins, Troy Kavanaugh, Jim Lee, Austin Brackett, Digimass, Alex Rad, Stephen Huffman, Scott Ryan, William Flores, Joseph Edward Elmore, David Portnow, Penguin Mage, James Gameboy, Ryan McPherson, Susan Bardsley, Victor Hart, Angry Ass Black Dude California, Brad Perrick, and Ainsley. Thank you all very much. Congrats, Chase. Now let's get to some HOG League. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to HOG League. This is our single elimination round of the Season 1 playoffs. 5 teams enter, 4 teams will exit, 1 team will leave the playoffs. The competing teams this week are Matunica's Heroes, Thy Death Squad, The Doesn't Counts, Craig and the Bitches, and Abrac Cracks the Whip. First and foremost, the week's winner, or I should say 2 weeks worth of points for Thy Death Squad, pulling in 1696 as a team over the last couple weeks. Great job, guys. You get first place on this week's challenge, and we'll go on to face off another team afterwards, and we'll announce that after. Good job. Second place is Matunica's Heroes with 1,455 points. Third place goes to The Doesn't Counts with 1,215. Fourth place, and the last surviving team, Craig and the Bitches with 903. Abrac Cracks the Whip, 833. Not enough to overcome. They will be eliminated. Great job, guys. You did good beating my Sweatmeisters last time, but now we are both buried and will await the next season. So good work, everybody who made it. The next week's matchup for the semifinals will be Matunica's Heroes against The Doesn't Counts and Thy Death Squad versus Craig and the Bitches. So get out there, get your hog in. If you were eliminated, still get your hog in, because you still get points, and we're still competing for the overall excuse me, Jesus, the overall Super Hog and Nude Hog for the year. So keep on keeping on and keep on keeping up, even if your team is eliminated, so that we can get your points and keep track of all the media you're consuming. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys, and as always, live always in the nude.